Me and this commenter have been through this 1,000 times. I understand that you are not interested in what I'm about to say, but for those that are, welcome to the Church of Bill Russell. What I'll start with is Bill Russell is the most impactful defensive player of all time by a huge margin. It's not close. And Bill Russell and the Celtics were #1 in defense every single season he was on the team, except for one time when they were second. The year before he got to the Celtics, they were 6th out of 8th, and the year after he left, he retired, they were 8th out of 14th. In fact, 4 of the top 6 defenses of all time are led by Bill Russell, number 1, 2, 5, and 6. With this defensive aspect, he adds an offensive side to his game that people tend to diminish, but he's one of the best playmaking centers of all time. He is often 3, 4, 5 assists per game, including leading the league in total assists in the playoffs in 1965 and 66. On top of defense and assists per game, you get rebounding. He has the most playoff rebounds of all time and the most playoff rebounds per game of all time as well. And the thing with being the greatest defender ever, arguably the greatest rebounder ever, and one of the greatest passing big men ever, is you're not eating up field goal attempts. You're not taking up those slices of the pie. Anyone can play with you, and you see that in the Hall of Fame careers that just rotate around him. He is the center of the universe for these guys to play the best basketball of their career. And I think you can see that evidence in him being the greatest winner of all time. 11 championships in 13 years with a variety of different players, changing across his entire career. No matter who is on his team, they won. And maybe you throw out 3 championships because you think he wasn't the best player on that team. How about we throw another one out, just for fun? Let's toss 2 more out because you think he just got lucky. That still leaves 6 championships in which he is the rock-solid best player on that team. Even when his biggest competition, Wilt Chamberlain, has more help, from 1965 to 1972, it is still Russell winning more titles in that stretch, despite retiring in 1969. Russell is the greatest teammate of all time in the sense that his game fits anybody. Does he have to lead the team in assists? He's done that. How about rebounds? He's done that too. How about points per game? He's done that too. No matter what you need, Russell will do it for you to win the championship. I also just want to crush the he had Hall of Fame teammates argument right now. A lot of his Hall of Fame teammates, if they made the Hall of Fame as a player at all, took decades to make the Hall of Fame. Just because they made the Hall of Fame 40 years later doesn't diminish his accomplishments 40 years prior. And if you're gonna nitpick Russell's game, I want you to tell me when it stopped him from being effective, because I see the greatest foundation of the greatest dynasty the NBA has ever seen.